Hello everyone, Pallytime here with TGN.TV. This is a continuation of my Monk playthrough, and we should finish this act today. That's what I'm striving for. Even if it goes over half an hour, I would like to finish this act today and move on to Act 3, because Act 3 is pretty damn exciting. Now I am going to apologize, there are a bunch of people in my house today, so if you hear doors closing, dogs barking, anything like that in the background, I hope that you will wholeheartedly forgive me. In this episode we need to go into the unknown depths and get that lock open, and then go into the storm halls and get that lock open. So we are in the unknown depths right now.
Angels are no better than demons. Did you know that they once voted on whether or not to eliminate all of mankind? Only one vote saved us from extinction.
Tyrael. It must have been Tyrael who saved us.
Yes. Whatever else he may be, he is the aspect of justice.
Oh, suicide bombers. Oh god. Oh god. Blow up already, please. Thank you. Don't blow up on me. Alright, that worked out really well. Take out these guardian towers before they spawn ads. I mean, these weapons make us so strong. Got an XP shrine over here, gotta put it to good use. Doesn't look like there's anything over here. Basically, we're looking for a lock, and then we're going to have to go in the other instance of this and get that lock as well. What are you doing, Fallen Commander? Why are you trying to rally your units?
Just a skirmish. Give me a real battle.
Teleport into this group when they all... Actually, let's pull them in. Do my little wind ability. I really like this wind ability. I'm having a hard time keeping it sustained for one reason or another, but I really like the ability. Looks like this arcane construct, which is this device in the middle, looks like that was summoning some imps to deal with us. And I think that guy with the staff was resurrecting those guys. But we have a little bit of lore here to listen to.
Finally, I have unlocked the secret of the soul stones once given to the Horadrim by Tyrael. An impressive creation, to be sure, but one that I am certain can be duplicated. No, not just duplicated, improved upon. My soul stone will be made to contain the souls of many demons, or even angels.
So that was a little bit of insight into the soul stone that we're after in this chapter. Yeah, it looks like those guys with the staffs are resurrecting the little ones, so I need to make sure I focus them down pretty early. Can use our teleport to get to them pretty fast. So basically this whole act is dedicated to finding and retrieving the soul stone, if you haven't caught on to that yet. We're actually almost at the very end of the act, which is why I want to just sit down and get through it, because it's a fun act, but I really enjoy Act 3 and 4, and I can't wait to bring you guys videos of that. Basically, so I'm trying to get through here at a relatively good pace. This is one of those dungeons that's just really massive, and you don't... Oh, step on that scorpion. Yes! It's one of those dungeons that's just really massive, and you don't really know where the lock's going to be. You just kind of have to look around for it. They can take quite a long time. Ancient tomes. Oh, treasure goblin. Get over here, you little treasure goblin. I am uploading a video for probably about the first 10 minutes of this. It shouldn't affect my performance very much at all, but I noticed a little bit of lag when I'm trying to teleport. Got a bunch of ghosts flying around us. 3 blues. I don't think I'm going to be able to use any of those. One was a big shield. Might be able to give that to our Templar. I ain't afraid no ghosts. Oh, I've been doing this the whole time without my mantra on. That's bad. That really gives us a lot of mitigation. Not that I'm really taking that much damage anymore. I'm basically at the high end of the level range that you would be for this place. So I'm not going to level up very fast, and I'm not going to really take much damage from these things. And also because I have these really good weapons, I'm going to deal a lot of damage. These guys are like mirages or something. It just looks like they're floating sand particles, and then all of a sudden they phase into actual creatures that we have to fight. That's pretty cool. Never noticed that before. It's a little annoying because I can't teleport to them. Just trying to keep my stacks of this wind buff up, but not a big deal. Not a big deal. All right. Oh, we got a rear spawn.
And ushered in a golden age. But my herodic brothers could not accept man's true destiny.
Very good, very good. And we got the first lock. I think there should be a teleport over here. We got a little bit more lore we can listen to.
We will seal the shadow locks with vials of his blood, and we will hide the blood in the desert under eternal guard. I can only hope that the world does not forget of Kulle's evil, and his blood remains undisturbed beneath the shifting sands.
And here we are, revitalizing his blood, unlocking everything, playing right into Kulle's hand. All signs point that this is going to be bad. Alright, so we need to teleport out of here, because it looks like there's not a portal out, unless I missed it. Even if I didn't miss it, no big deal. Let's go ahead and look at the gear that we got from this. Shit. That is not bad. What weapons are you using, Mr. Templar? You have a good shield. Better than that one. You have a good weapon. And, you know, I might get... No, I have him as a healer, not as a tank. He doesn't really need vitality. We have a belt that's going to increase our damage a little bit. That brought our damage up 3 DPS, not too much. I am interested to see how much of a DPS increase this fist weapon would be. We're at 129 damage. That brings us up to 146! Oh, okay. Okay. Now, is that worth losing 400 health over? We shall see. I'll hang on to that. If I'm running into some trouble, I'll switch it back. And, looks like we have some stuff for the scoundrel. Let's go over to him. We can look at his inventory, give him these dicers. We have a strength item for our enchantress, which is literally awful, but no big deal. Let's see. Oh, I'm not going to worry about her right now. I've never spent her skills before, so it would take me a second to do anyway. Let's go ahead and disenchant this stuff that we picked up earlier. Yes, yes. Oh, those are really good. Yeah, those are really good. I'm going to go put those in my stash for my future wizard. Let's see what else. Good wrists, but mine are better. And that shield. We have strength. Shit. And really good offhand for a witch doctor. I'll stash that too. I am kind of leveling a witch doctor on the side. I play way too much of this game. I know, it's just crack. This game is crack. Even though I'm doing the same thing every single day because I'm leveling characters, it's still crack. Like, I have 3 characters in Act 2 right now, which is what this is. This is Act 2. And I'm still enjoying the heck out of it. And I really do think that's a testament to how good this game is. But okay, let us continue. We need to go into the Storm Halls and unlock the Shadow Lock. Or open the Shadow Lock. I don't know what the difference is. Do we have any more mantras? Is that our only one? We also have recite a mantra that causes you and your allies to reflect melee damage back at enemies. Now, that would kill things faster, but we would lose out on our 15% dodge. I honestly think at this point, dodge is going to be a little bit more important. Alright, so we're looking for the Shadow Lock. I really do like the poison effects, like just the visuals from the poison effects in this game. I think it looks really cool. And we are just plowing through these guys. Doing so much damage now. What we got here? Another Guardian Tower. We got a rock giant that just spawned in. Took him out, no problem, of course. And it looks like we have some elites up here. Keeping our storm stack up really nice, or this sand stack up. Loot our stuff. Trying to keep moving, trying to keep that stack high. Oh, and it faded. We weren't fast enough. But we can recast it because our spirit was good.
Ha! A vicious strike.
And you know, if I ever start taking any damage, I have the option of teleporting out. I have the option of blinding everyone around me. So not only do we have really good DPS with this current build that I'm doing, but we also have, you know, a decent amount of survivability. And as I say that, I get hit and down half health. Yeah, I really do think that it's probably going to be better for us in the long haul to have that vitality offhand. We lose about 20 damage, which is, I'll agree, it's a considerable amount of damage. But because all of our mitigation is based on dodge, well, most of our mitigation at least, is based on dodge, things like magic is going to pierce right through us. Any type of poison effect, any type of magic effect in general, is just going to hurt so hard because we focus on armor and we focus on dodge. We don't really have any magic resistance right now. So having that just straight up vitality to bring us more health actually probably will be better for us. It looks like we leveled up. What level am I? Level 23. Oh, taking a lot of damage here. Let's go in with the blind. Let's teleport back here. Now I do have this Templar basically as a healer. I don't want him tanking, I want him healing me. I feel like that's more useful, at least to my monk. Now if I was on, let's say, a wizard or a witch doctor, I probably would want him tanking most of the aggro so I could just sit back and do the damage. But, you know, I'm able to avoid most of this shit, so he's a good healer. Or at least an acceptable healer. I don't really have to use my potions that much. Okay, it looks like we have a new rune for our dashing strike. It's called Flying Sidekick. Basically when you... Okay, just talk over me, that's fine. Basically, when you teleport, you have a chance of stunning the enemy. We got a new rune for Serenity, which, when activated, Serenity heals you for a bunch too. Now, that also makes us immune to incoming damage for 3 seconds. I think that's going to be really good for bosses, but not necessarily something I need right now. Let's see, what else do we got here? We have a new 7-sided strike rune. Teleport to a target, increasing the damage done by... Oh, so much damage! 1,000% weapon damage. So much. And we also got an ability called Mystic Ally. You summon a Mystic Ally to fight by your side until it's destroyed. I've seen that before, not too impressed with it. I would much rather do all of my damage myself, I think. Do we have any new passives? No, we sure don't. So I think I've talked myself into re-equipping the Vitality weapon. We do lose 18 damage total, but just having that much more health is really useful.
We all agree that the end times are upon us. But do you truly believe that Belial and Asmodan could have engineered these events?
Yes, they have brought the end days upon us. Perhaps you could be silent until then.
Oh, alright, we got a little bit of lore here, and then I'll unlock the Shadow Lock.
Try as we might, Kulle simply cannot be killed. His cursed blood sustains him. He bleeds sand and his laughter mocks us. There is only one course of action left to us. We will separate his body and his head, and hide the body within the Shadow Realm.
And of course we've undone all that work that the person in the lore is talking about. Now we can go back and enter the realm of shadows through the Terminus. And the Terminus was what was in between these two areas that we just got the locks in. That we just undid the locks in. Okay. So let's check it out.
This must be the Shadow Portal. Let us be done with this.
Alright, Realm of the Shadow, here we go. Now we have to find Zoltun Kulle's body.
Did all this to lock my body away. They must have been very angry with me.
They couldn't kill you. What else could they do?
They were never very intuitive.
Some shadow minions or whatever coming up to fight us. Now this place, if I remember right, is a really big dungeon. We could be in here for a little while. Now watch me walk right to it. That would be hilarious. Looks like we have a molten minion spawning. We need to kill him fast. The molten ones are no joke. He was a rare mob with the molten ability. I don't think we've encountered any of those prior to now. Basically what the moltens do is they leave a trail of fire behind them. Really, really hard to deal with. As, again, a character that doesn't have much magic resistance, and also a melee character. You know, I have to be right in that molten damage to do anything to the person. So, potentially a very dangerous type of mob for me to encounter. What are these called? Shade Stalkers. They die in one hit, not that big of a deal. Alright, what do we have over here? Another Guardian Tower to take down? Where are these Shade guys coming in? My AoE should rip right through these guys, honestly. Got a ring. I remember in the beta, if you could right-click on something, like if you could put your mouse over it, you could teleport to it. And that would go over walls, that would go through doors, that would do all that kind of stuff. So that is something that I've noticed that they changed from the beta. So I guess the beta was good for something. I just wish we could have tested more content in the beta, but I guess their idea was that if we had access to a large part of the game, what would be the point of buying the game? Which I kind of agree with, and I kind of disagree with. But in all honesty, aside from the server problems that this game had at launch, I think it's pretty polished. I mean, it definitely deserves the Blizzard stamp of approval on it. Speaking of Blizzard games, I want to get back into StarCraft. I haven't played that in so long, or at least played it competitively. Not like super competitively, like not going to tournaments, but just like actually caring about my ladder ranking. I haven't played StarCraft like that in a while. I want to get back into that. Another Guardian Tower. We're pretty much one-shotting everything right now. Like I said, that's another reason I want to get into Act 3. We get harder enemies to fight, and I can actually see how good my gear actually is now. Put a bit of a stress test on my gear and my playing ability. Because Act 3 can get a little bit fucking nuts. Little bit fucking nuts. Let's see, where else can we go? I hope this isn't a dead end. I hope we didn't walk all the way over here for nothing. Oh, there it is. Good. We found his body. Oh, we got some mini-bosses. 2 of them. There's a Surges one and an Infector one. So a lightning one and a poison one. I'm gonna kill the poison one first.
You do not trust me. I understand. But we are more alike than you know. We have both tasted what it is to be Nephilim. Join with me, and we can become the masters of this world.
I grow tired of your rambling.
Now that we've gotten his body back, he's trying to recruit us to rule the world with him. Yeah, like we didn't see this coming. Let's talk to Leah.
I have Cool's body.
Then let me begin the ritual. But I'm warning you, Cool. You'd better not cross us.
You are surrounded by deceit, young one. I am the least of your concerns. Concentrate, Leah. Soon now. Just a bit longer. Just a moment. Almost. Yes.
Oh god, yes! Oh, that cracks me up every time. Oh, he's done. He finished.
Blood thunders within me. This fetid air fills my ravaged lungs. I am alive again.
You're welcome.
We have fulfilled our part of the bargain. Give us the Soul Stone, Kulle.
Very well. The bargain stands. Quickly, to my sanctum.
Alright, we're going to Kulle's Sanctum to get the Dark Soul Shard, or whatever it was called. And here we go. Soulstone Chamber. Talk to Zoltun Kulle.
At long last, I can complete my life's work. All will tremble at my power. What is this? How has this happened? The souls of the dead lords of hell have been absorbed into the stone. Abandon your quest, Nephilim. Your allies seek only to control you. With the power I offer, you and I could rule over all creation.
You are mad, Kulle. Give me the stone, or I will destroy you.
Alright, so now he's turned on us. He wants us to rule the world with him, and we're saying no. And of course now he wants to kill us. So I'm going to take down these big ads first, which wasn't that hard with all of our AoE. We actually have quite a bit of AoE. Now we can focus Zoltun Kulle down. Get back over here. Honestly, between my CC and the fact that he can't get away from me, he's not going to be much of a challenge at all. Every time he tries to run, I just pull him back in. He's screwed. Yeah. A little bit more lore to listen to. Here we go.
Awards have been triggered. It seems my brothers have finally come looking for me. Damn them. I am not ready. Too much of my power is invested in the stone's creation. I must finish it. The future of mankind depends on it.
Alright, now we can acquire the Black Soul Stone.
Five lords of hell now reside within this stone. This was your doing, Adria.
20 years ago, during the darkening of Tristram, Cain told me of Zoltun Kulle's profane soulstone.
That's why you left me. You went to mark the demon's souls so that they could be drawn into Kulle's vessel.
Yes, my daughter. I have sacrificed everything for this.
Alright, so we have the Black Soul Stone. We need to head back to the hidden camp.
Somewhere else.
Apparently I can't teleport right here. Alright, back to the hidden camp. Let's talk to Adria.
What will we do when we've trapped Belial and Azmodan in the Soul Stone?
Then I will shatter it, and the lords of hell will be no more.
Very good. Let's talk to Leah.
We've got to reach the Emperor. He said he can lead us to Belial.
Are you certain we can trust the child?
We have no choice. But know this. If Belial gets desperate, he will unleash hell upon Caldeum.
So before we face him, we must evacuate the citizens. The Iron Wolves can help.
The people must be saved, but quickly.
Alright, we have to save the citizens of Caldeum before Belial just burns the city down.
Belial has started his attack on the city. Let's go. Ashira is already at the sewers.
Alright, we need to find Ashira, who's just over here to the left. You can see these green circles on the ground. That's hellfire being thrown down, basically meteors.
Belial is desperate. If he must, he will bring down the entire city to stop us.
When the fireballs began falling from the sky, we started evacuating the people. They will be safe here.
We will save who we can.
The Iron Wolves will assist you to the death.
I saw people hiding under the carts. Bring them to the
So it's now our duty to evacuate everyone that we can.
We must go to the Emperor immediately.
We can't let these people die, Mother.
I have evacuated one. All the other ones died. Those three I was trying to save in the middle, they were chopped in half by these stealth snakes. Okay, so let's be careful. Let's make sure we don't run them through the green stuff. And let's try to rescue as many as we can. Blind. Let's get the ones in this corner too.
We have nowhere to hide.
This part's challenging because they literally get one shot by the snakes, so you really have to watch them. And you also have to keep them out of that AoE that I just lost like 6 people in. But luckily, if they die, you don't really... Like, there's no downside to it. You still get the quest completed. I think you only get extra gold if...
Please, help me reach the sewers.
I think you only get extra gold if you rescue more of them. You stupid shit, stay out of the green stuff!
Keep the people away from those fireballs.
I just lost all of them. They literally all just died. Oh, it sucks. I want stealth abilities. Why are the snakes the only ones that have stealth abilities?
I never believed it would end like
Wait, can Demon Hunter stealth? I think they can. I'm jealous all of a sudden. I want to play Demon Hunter. Alright, looks like we have one more guy to pick up. I'm sure I'll kill him though, so... I'm sure none of these guys are going to make it back, let's just be honest. So far I've rescued 2 people. Alright, let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on.
You'll be safe down here.
Now to the gates. We have no time to
Hey, they made it.
Let's
Excuse me, and we got a little bit of gold. And I like how right after we save everyone, they're like, okay, let's stop bombing the city. That was enough. We're done. The gates of Caldeum.
Leah, use your power just the way I taught you and bring down these gates.
stand back. I still can't fully control it.
Bitch, don't tell me what to do. I'll walk right up to this shit. Yeah. Alright, we're in the city.
attack.
All these snake people. Disguised as normal citizens. Yes. Yes, they do. People have been standing in my way the whole game. Nice of you to finally notice. Yes! Yes, we did. We beat the game. Lee, I hate you. You're so annoying. So this is a little bit of a red light, green light moment. If you have to stop in between all of these things that are blowing up, or you take some damage. It looks like we have Kamir, the Stalker of Shadows. So, mini-boss mixed in here. He's not doing much of anything. And we took him down with oh, actually he's not dead yet. So I'll let him walk away. Oh, he pulled me in. I couldn't even walk away. I was going to let him live for a minute longer. Apparently he didn't want that. Alright, let's keep going. Green stuff does hurt a little bit, but not too much. It's not that bad.
How many monsters will he throw at us?
Belial is master of many demons.
Got some elites. Blind him. Put my AoE up. Very good.
Again, daughter.
I feel so weak. I don't know if I
Oh, just open the door!
You must now.
There you go. Good job, Leah. You're so good at this
It is up to
game.
you now. Hurry. I must stay here and tend to Leah.
Alright, we're entering the Imperial Palace.
Praise the gods, you've arrived just in time. Show me the Soul Stone.
You'll see it soon. It will be your prison, Belial.
Clever, but know this, Nephilim. Asmodan knows of the stone and the power it contains. Even if you defeat me, he will exterminate you and every last one of your misbegotten kind.
So it turns out the Emperor was Belial. I didn't see that coming at all, ever. That was totally news to me. Alright, so we're gonna... He's actually a pretty good boss fight. There's a lot of stuff to it. We're starting out now with just a little bit of an ad phase. And we just have to burn these ads down. You know, they're nothing special. Just the normal shit you would see out and about. But after we defeat all of these, the real boss fight starts.
I will not be undone! This world is mine!
Alright, here we go. Now we're fighting Belial, the Lord of Lies. I'm going to keep him blind as much as I can because I don't want to take that extra damage. I'm also going to keep my AoE up because it adds damage. A little bit of weapon damage. Not that big of a deal. You can see him teleporting and then he does like a frontal cone attack that splits into 3 directions. So if it did more damage, I would definitely want to avoid that, but it's not really hitting me that hard. Keep in mind that these bosses are... Oh, he's yelling more.
Behold the true vision of the Lord of Hell.
So he's going into his true form right now. Also, keep in mind that this boss is only looking easy because I'm at the high end of the level range for this act. I'm a little bit above where I should be, and I also have really, really good gear. I just did this as at level 15 last night on a wizard, and he was one-shotting me. Like, it was ridiculous how hard he was hitting. Okay, he's hitting really hard right now, too. Okay, since I can't CC him, I'm going to get rid of Blind, put in Serenity, and rune it to have the heal with it in the middle of this fight. Like, nothing's going on, right? But here we go. I'll be able to absorb all of his damage for 3 seconds. It's like a paladin bubble. I'll be immune to damage. And then it also does a little bit of a heal. Ah, taking a lot of damage from this. This is his hardest phase for sure. If you can survive that, you can beat the whole fight, in my opinion. Basically, he slams both of his hands into the ground and just channels those AoEs everywhere. I'm trying to find the secret to avoiding these attacks, and I just can't figure it out. I can't really teleport anywhere. I can't jump to anything. Oh, he hits so hard. This one. Oh, here we go. Another run phase. So my plan is to try to kite these around as much as I can. When I get surrounded, like right now, I'll pop Serenity, absorb all of that, and then run to the other side. And hopefully, yeah, that worked really well. Good. So I can avoid the hardest phase now. Oh, I dodged his attack. Go, Dexterity, go! Dodged again. Dodged again! Eat shit, Belial! Eat shit! Can we dodge? No, I got hit by that one. Got hit by that one. It looks like every time you do a decent amount of damage, he does drop one of those healing shrines, so I am able to keep my health up relatively well. Let's go ahead and pop Serenity, kite around to the other side during this phase. Grab that health potion. He's almost dead. He's almost gone. I probably should separate from my Templar. We don't want to both be taking damage from that. And we have killed Belial, the Lord of Lies. The Lord of Lies. My voice was like, wait a minute, you can go that deep? I think I scared my voice.
Quickly, Leah. Seal Belial's soul within the stone. It is ironic that one as twisted as Zoltun Kulle played so great a role in our salvation.
Kulle was once a tireless enemy of hell. From his life, let us learn. The longer we fight evil, the more it can corrupt our hearts.
Alright. So we trapped another demon soul
carry more.
in that soul shard. Okay. Do we have any whites that we can drop to make room? We have a few. Let's pick up that emerald and this mace and the spikes. And we completed that quest. Very, very good. Now we need to go back to town. Talk to Tyrael at the hidden camp.
Today is a good day. You have liberated this land and brought low a Lord of Hell. Enjoy this moment, for tomorrow our war continues.
There is no time for rest. Even now, Azmodan plots our destruction.
The Lord of Sin is an uncanny tactician. He'll attack us where he believes we'll least expect it.
And where defeat would break our will to resist.
You are learning well, Leah. Now you must go to Caldeum's great library and continue with your uncle's work.
Alright guys, well this is the end of Act 2. We made it, finally. Now, going into Act 3, remember I can't show the cutscene because YouTube will be like, you don't own the rights to this, you can't show it. And I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So I have to skip the good cutscene, guys, I apologize, but here we go into Act 3.
I can be ready to leave at a moment's notice.
Such a good cutscene, too. Bye. Bye.
Caldeum is free from Belial and his deception. Only Azmodan remains. He sends his army forth to strike at us from the heart of Ariat Crater. Bastion's Keep is all that stands between us and certain doom. I will not allow it to fall.
Alright guys, so that's going to be it from me today. In the next video, we will start Act 3. Act 3 is very exciting, very, very action-packed. Basically, the siege, the final siege of the demons is happening in Act 3, and it's a lot of fun. I can't wait to play this act. So that's going to be it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button below, share this video, leave me a comment, and of course, if you're new here, I always encourage you to subscribe if you enjoy my content. So, that's it. That's all. Okay, bye.